Hi guys, in today's video I'll be giving you my steps on what I've done to retain my hair length and what I've done to grow my hair very thick and long. So I hope you learn from this, and I hope your hair grows very well and you are able to retain as much length as possible. So let's get straight into the video. So the first thing that I do when it comes to my wash day routine, or like the first thing that I feel like everyone needs to implement, is pre-pooing your hair before you wash your hair. As we all know, when you wash your hair is stripped from its natural oils, is stripped from its moisture, and you want to make sure that you are putting in a hair treatment that will prevent your hair losing all its moisture first. So when you are looking for a pre-poo treatment, you can use a conditioner, but for me, I've been using vegetables or plants. The main vegetable that I've been using is okra gel. I know it is so underrated in the natural hair community, and it has a lot of mucilage. It means the water holding capacity of the plant or vegetable. So it has a lot of water fluid in the okra, and that allows me to detangle my hair very easily because it has a lot of slip. So whatever plant or vegetable you're putting in your hair, you have to make sure that it has a lot of water and it's slimy, and it can make it very easy for you to detangle your hair. I know a lot of people use aloe vera. Me personally, I've never used aloe vera, but I've heard really good things about it. So if it's working for your hair, continue to use that. But for me, I use okra because it gives me a lot of slip, and that's what I'm used to, and I'll continue to use okra. So after you've found whatever you use to pre-poo your hair, you want to make sure that you're going to wash your hair after. So what I do to wash my hair is I always make sure I put my hair in twists, because I want to make sure that my hair is kind of tucked away safely when I wash my hair. Because if I wash my hair out like this, it's just too much, it's too thick, and it will take forever for me to wash my hair. I need to get down to my scalp. So when I've sectioned my hair, it's just easy for me to wash my hair and to go down in my scalp and wash my hair. I also make sure that I apply the shampoo to the scalp. I don't apply shampoo all over to the hair strands, and I know some people might find that disgusting. I've heard people say, well, when you wash yourself or you're washing your body, you make sure that you wash your whole body. You don't just say you wash your head and then allow the soap to drain all the way down. But yeah, that makes sense. But for me, I've been always washing my scalp and I'm letting the shampoo to come down to the hair strands, and I've been doing this for my whole natural hair journey, and it's helped me. So that's what I'll continue to do. Yeah, so that's how I wash my hair, and I don't wash my hair very often. I've tried washing my hair very often. It did not work for me. I tried to do this during quarantine or during COVID. When we were at home, I was washing my hair every 2 weeks. My hair felt dry, it felt limp, even after I would moisturize my hair. So I make sure I wash my hair every 2 months at most. But sometimes I wash my hair every month. If I have my hair out and I'm styling it a lot and I'm putting a lot of products in it, then I wash my hair once a month. That's probably usually around summer, but during winter, once it's getting colder, I usually wash my hair every 2 months. So that's what has been working for me. So find a wash day routine that works for you. For me, I wash my hair every 2 months, but if you're a type of person who needs to wash her hair every week or every 2 weeks, and you know it works for you, continue to do this. But I'm saying this is what has worked for my hair. The third thing is I always make sure I deep condition my hair after washing my hair. So when I'm done washing my hair, I use the Cream of Nature Argan Oil brand to deep condition my hair. And before I deep condition my hair, I put some extra virgin olive oil and some honey into my deep conditioner, because that allows for the deep conditioner to be more slippery on my hair, and it makes it very easy for me to separate the hair strands. Also, I make sure that each time that I deep condition my hair, I sit underneath a hooded dryer for about 20 to 30 minutes, because the heat allows the deep conditioner to penetrate into the hair shaft quickly, and it makes your hair super soft and very manageable. So I love doing that. So if you've never tried deep conditioning with heat, please do that. It is a game changer, and your hair will thank you. So thank me later. The fourth step would be making sure you are using protein treatments. So as we know, protein treatments strengthen your hair and prevent overshedding or breakage. So what I use is the hair mayonnaise by the Originals brand, Africa's Best. And I've been using this for about 4 years, and it helps strengthen my hair. My hair is not very sensitive, so I use it every time I wash my hair. So if I'm washing my hair every 2 months, I am deep conditioning and using my protein treatment, and I mix it together. So I use the Cream of Nature argan oil brand. That's what I use, and I mix it together with my honey and oil, and then I leave it in my hair for about 20 minutes underneath the hooded dryer. So that's what I do, and it helps strengthen my hair. I need to use protein, but if your hair is very sensitive to protein, I would say do not use a protein treatment that often. Like, try and use it every 4 months, but don't go over that. Also, the next step would be moisturizing your hair. So after you have washed out your hair treatment or your hair mask, you need to wash out your hair, and you need to spritz your hair with water if it's too dried out, you've completely dried out your hair, or it's not damp. You need to spritz your hair with water, and you need to use a conditioner or a leave-in conditioner which has water as its first ingredient, because water is the main element when it comes to moisturizing your hair. When you are moisturizing your hair, try and use a conditioner that your hair loves. Like, try not to be a product junkie. If you find a product that works for you, there's no point looking for other products. Like, you've heard that Shea Moisture or Cream of Nature has come out with another line. There's no point like trying to experiment with products once you found that product. So stick with that and continue to use that. But I understand if you are newly natural, you might have to experiment, you might have to find the products that work for your hair. But if you've already found it, continue to stick with it. And also make sure that after you have conditioned your hair, or if you've put a conditioner in your hair, you seal that moisture in with an oil. For me, I use extra virgin olive oil, because that's what I've been using for 4 years, and it's worked for my hair, and it has a very low molecular weight, so it can penetrate into the hair shaft easily. Yeah, so that's what I've been using. So find an oil that works well for your hair. The next step would be detangling your hair. So you've moisturized your hair is juicy, your hair is soft and sweet and just nourished, and it's flourishing. You need to then detangle your hair. I make sure that I detangle my hair using my God-given comb, my fingers, most of the time, because the more I detangle my hair with tools, the more it's easily going to break. I feel like it is never too gentle with my hair as compared to my hands, because I can easily go in and see where the knots are and take my time and separate it. And I know that it is very time consuming, but if you do not want to finger detangle your hair, use a tangle teaser. It is very gentle to your hair. It's much gentler on your hair than using a wide tooth comb, so I will highly suggest it. I only use a tangle teaser after I have washed my hair. So that's the only time I use a tangle teaser, like after I've washed my hair, deep conditioned, and washed it out. that's when I use a tangle teaser. Usually during, let's say I have my hair out during summer, I will try not to use a tangle teaser. If I do, I will use it very slightly. I'm not gonna go in and comb my hair with the tangle teaser. No, I'm just gonna use it slightly to make it more manageable after I have used my fingers. I only try and use a tangle teaser like once a month or once in 2 months. So yeah, when you are detangling your hair, try and make use of your fingers. If you can't, then use a tangle teaser. You always want to make sure that you never detangle your hair dry. If you detangle your hair dry, your hair is just going to say bye to you. It's just going to leave, because detangling your hair dry equals to breakage. So just try and avoid that. If you've not heard anything from this video, please take this away with you. Never detangle your hair dry. Yeah. So the next step after you have detangled your hair is protective styling. My hair, or kinky hair, from what I've heard from my friends and family, it just loves to be left alone. You need to leave your hair alone. The more you are manipulating your hair, detangling it, styling it like every other day, it is gonna break, unfortunately. So you want to make sure that you put your hair in a protective style. And when you put your hair in a protective style, there are protective styles that works best for certain hair or for certain people than others. I've heard people say they love cornrows. Cornrows, I don't like cornrows because they are so, I feel like the tension that is applied onto my hair when someone is installing cornrows in my hair is just too much. It's too much. Like, my hair is literally screaming. It's in turmoil. Nah, so I don't do cornrows anymore. The last time I did cornrows was 3 months ago, and I know that if you wear wigs, you might want to put your hair in cornrows, but instead of doing that, twist your hair in little twists and then cornrow it. For me, my favorite protective style for summer is twist. During winter, I always try and make sure that my whole hair is covered and left alone, because my hair gets really dry quickly. I can moisturize my hair and then go out, come back in like 2 hours later, and my hair is dry and limp and dull. So I try and make sure that I leave my hair alone during winter and is fully covered in a protective style. Usually that is braids with extensions, but these hairstylists, they don't have patience. They claim that they're hairdressers and hairstylists, but they can style the hair very nicely. But catering for natural hair, usually most of them don't know how to do that, because most of them have relaxed hair, or they don't know how to cater to natural hair. So for now, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do to my hair during winter, but we'll see. I'll let you know what I decide to do. I might find like a very curly wig that looks good and natural that I might wear during winter. So the next step would be take down process. Ooh, this is where a lot of people lose their hair, because when they are taking down their protective style, their braids, their cornrows, they're not being gentle with it. They are rushing because Felicia down the street is waiting for them so that they can go to a restaurant together, or they have plans. But listen, you can't rush your hair. This hair, usually kinky natural hair, is very thick. So when you are taking down your hair, you want to make sure that you are being very, very gentle with it. You're not rushing your hair. And always make sure that you are spritzing your hair with water or a conditioner, or you're using a plant with a lot of mucilage. Like I said, you could be using okra or aloe vera, and that will give your hair a lot of slip, so it will make it so easy for you to detangle your hair. Make sure you are never detangling your hair dry, and always be patient and gentle with your hair. The next step would be always make sure you are doing scalp massages. I try and do scalp massages every other night. I mostly use castor oil because it helps thicken the hair, and it also promotes hair growth. And when you are massaging your hair with oil, it stimulates blood flow to the scalp, and then it promotes hair growth. I also like to do the inversion method. So after I have massaged my scalp for about 4 minutes, I then bend my head over and allow the blood to move to the scalp and then stimulate hair growth. I try to do this every other night, and I massage my scalp for about 4 minutes before I do the inversion method. So try and be consistent with it for you to see results, but definitely try scalp massages. They're really good. And if you have a very itchy scalp or you have scalp issues, try using peppermint oil. It's also a reason why I can prolong my wash day routines, because it helps reduce the itchy feeling that I have in my scalp, because I leave my hair unwashed for quite some time. The next step or the next tip would be careful of your clothes. So certain clothes like fuzzy sweaters or sequins, when you have your hair out, please don't wear these type of clothes, because they are going to pull on your hair, or there's going to be a lot of friction on your hair, and it's usually going to be your ends that are suffering. And you know, the ends of your hair, they're your elders, they're already suffering and they're the weakest point. So you want to make sure you're showing it a lot of love, so it's not going to survive all this pulling and all this friction on your hair. So try and avoid having your hair down if you want to have your hair down, if you are wearing fuzzy sweaters or you're wearing those. The next step would be always make sure that when you are going to bed, you wear a bonnet. I know some people might think, nah, I'm too bougie for that. Like, I want to be sleeping with my man looking all fly. Okay, if that's you, then try sleeping with a satin or silk pillowcase, because that will make sure you're not losing the moisture from your hair, because cotton pillowcases will dry out your hair. But if you're wearing a satin bonnet, then that's fine, because that will also help lock in the moisture as well. Next step or tip would be, I make sure that I drink a lot of water and I eat healthy. I do my best here. I try my best to eat very healthy, but sometimes I do feel like I eat a lot of fried food. But I always try and make sure that I'm eating my greens, I am eating fruits, because I know this might sound really cliche, but your hair or your skin or your nails are not going to be the part of your body where the nutrients are going to be focused to be going, because your body is trying to keep you alive. It's going to focus its nutrients to the organs, your immune system, to keep you healthy and alive. It's not going to focus on your hair or your skin. That is the last places your nutrients are going to go to. So you want to make sure you are eating healthy, so that your nutrients can be sent to all the places. Like, there will be enough nutrients left for your hair, your skin and your nails. So definitely eat healthy. These are my steps and my tips for growing my hair very thick and healthy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.